Yeah, hey, listen. You remember when I was out of town and I told you about that video, Predator versus Alien, with the chick with the dildo and stuff? Listen, Shorty, Shorty played with a dildo on a spaceship or whatever she was doing with niggas on a spaceship, and then the dildo came alive and it said, the Predator, and then the second version of it was Predator versus Alien when the dildo realized the chick was stink. The chick was stink. I'm talking about the chick, my nigga. The girl was stink, my nigga. And then the second version of it, that was Predator versus Alien. But the first version of it was called Alien, when the dildo came alive and it tried to bite back and stuff because it realized somebody tried to kill it a certain type of way on a high level and stuff, right? And it tore up everybody on the ship because remember, they were in space, like where the stars are. And then on top of it, she tried to waste time. And then on top of it, then reflection in high intensity, and doing that in elements and stars be elements and stuff. And then the dildo, the dildo came back alive and stuff. But have you noticed, like, you ever went online and noticed the girl's little dildo, the little pink dildo that they have? That little pink dildo with the little tail and stuff that be in the dildo and they be vibrating. Remember I told you about that chick? I forgot that Asian. She looked Asian, but she was drinking Coronas. She had a light one, and it turned her crotch red. She had it inside of her for like 8 hours, my nigga. There was a clock that was timing when she was doing it. It was going all type of stuff. 8 hours drinking Coronas, drinking Coronas. She sat down. She changed her clothes like how many times? In the paradoxical time that I watched, she changed her clothes like at least 4 or 5 times, and then every time she changed her clothes, she bent over to sit down, and then she just sitting there, and then she just opened another Corona. She kept drinking the Coronas and stuff. But it was like it was like a little dildo. It looked like a spoon or something, or whatever it turns into later on and stuff in life. And stuff. But I think that's what the movie Alien was about. The girl that went in space and was playing with a dildo or element or whatever, and it just bit back. You remember it stretched out his mouth and his teeth kept clanking. It kept clanking his teeth and stuff. At the chick. For real. Oh man. And then the second version of it was Alien, you know what I'm saying? Because a nigga was looking for the conduct, and then he ran. She was gone, and it was just a dildo. It was just a dildo. Oh my god! For real. You wouldn't believe it, right? Alright. Watch the movie Alien, my nigga. I'm telling you, watch the movie, and then you'll know how serious the situation was with other individuals and stuff. It had nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you about it so you can know the physics or what you're looking for. And it's just like them chicks. When I went to go, because when I went for the apartment, I was out of town. I ended up having to stay in a homeless shelter and almost died. And then I looked at them chicks and they're like, y'all gotta get the fuck up out of there because these chicks are getting paid to kill niggas and shit. And this chick was looking slothful and fucked up. So when I seen that, I was like, oh my god, the chick is getting a paycheck and watching niggas she try to put out a commission and shit. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. Yo, my nigga, when this happened to me in Wyoming, I couldn't believe it, son. I couldn't believe it at all. I was like, yo, how I'm out in Wyoming and this shit happened to me and stuff. Why am I in a place where chicks seem like she, and I just, yo, I've been on social recovery for how long? I went out there at 30 to 40 something years, 30 years, then go out there and end up in a hotel and trying to get in my apartment, end up in a fucking hotel, then end up in a homeless shelter, and then paid for another hotel, then I was out of there. Imagine that, right? Wow. But you think about what happened. Anyway, I have nothing else to say. October 8th, 2020.